Hello everyone, this is Tim Rice, your success advisor and life coach. And today's video message is the Creator's plan for a man is to be a leader, protector, and a provider. That's his job. The Creator's plan for a woman is to provide a comfortable house, nurturing, and to be a helpmate. Notice how from the day we are born, men are working hard to become leaders, protectors, and providers. They're developing themselves, right? Notice how women are never really working to be wise. They are doing the same work that men are doing, going to school, getting jobs, and trying to do business. And then notice when we get together, men are husbands because they have been that way from birth. Women have been trained to not be women anymore and to do what men are doing. And then you wonder why, when they get together and get married, they break up. There's roles that men and women have to play. And men have to be very good at being leaders, protectors, and providers. And women have to be very good at being wise, meaning providing a comfortable environment for a man, a nurturing environment for the family and the children, and being a helpmate. So basically what you have is a society full of men that are husbands and ready to be husbands, but it is forever elusive for a man to find a wife because women are very good at doing what men do, but they're not so good at doing what women do because they have not been trained from birth to do that. Men, we have been trained from birth to be husbands. You understand? This is the challenge of society. And I know everybody's going to say, oh, well, society has changed. Times have changed. You know, everything is the change of times and all this stuff. But what you have to understand is this. Really? Look at the results. Divorces. Women are forever becoming more and more aggressive and combative. So what is it that is going on? What changed? What changed was that your culture, your government, your politics, the whole social society has brainwashed men and women, men to accept and acquiesce to the demands of a woman, with all the rules and laws that have been changed to protect women, so-called protect them. And now all of a sudden what you have is a society full of men that are feminine and women that are masculine. And there is no bonding going on here. Okay? There's no polarity to bond. The energy is doing like this because women are not trying to hear it. And men have no power. Women actually respect their bosses more than they respect their husbands. In fact, they don't even respect their husbands. Most of them, I'm saying. If you look in the Bible, he who could find a virtuous woman, that was a question mark, meaning that when they wrote that, back then, when they wrote it, it was hard to find a virtuous woman. So can you imagine what it's like now? I mean, society is literally teaching women how to be the opposite of a wife in terms of behavior. I mean, they as promiscuous as men are. They want as much attention as men do, or more. And once a woman gets to that location in her life where she is seeking validation and attention, she can never be a wife. The energy is just too powerful. It's too much masculinity being injected in her. You understand? Masculinity is a powerful tool. That's why it's leadership. It's about being a boss. It's about independence. You see, whole society, they talk about codependency. Everyone's codependent if they talking about voting, if they talking about following rules and laws of the government that are clearly violating our rights, culture, most all religions. These are things that are dependent. They're making you dependent on them. You are a conscious being, an intuitive being. You have to be independent. That's what God really wants for you. Religion, politics, government, culture, and so on, all of it wants you to be dependent upon it. And honestly, as a man who is a leader, you can't be dependent on none of that stuff. You have to be financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, psychologically free, and be able to master that to the level of where you're completely independent of all that stuff. So getting back to my point is that how do you expect women to be wives when they're not even working to be a wife? But from the time men are born, they're working to be husbands. Give me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about that. All right? This is Tim Rice. Like and subscribe. Have a good day.